Today's video, I want to talk about
Pioneer's new little slim mount amplified cool little subwoofer enclosure. This is the TS WX70DA, so stay tuned. So what we have here today is Pioneer's latest in the micro subwoofer self-amplified enclosure market. Yeah. Basically what we're talking about is something that is going to put out some form of bass that is going to be small enough to be out of the way so you don't see it or doesn't get in the way or doesn't obscure your lifestyle, as it were. This guy is pretty cool. But let's talk about it first, and then we'll get into some of the other things about it. First off, it's covered in a vinyl material that is supposed to be resistant and it can take some abuse. So you can still take groceries or soccer bags or luggage in your car because it has a rugged exterior design that will allow you to put weight on top of it. So as you can see, you could still put it in the back of an SUV and have full functionality of your car. Let's talk about the size. This guy is 33.5 inches long. It is 3 3/4 inches tall. It's real thin. And of course, it is 12 3/4 deep.
Yeah.
So we got 12 3/4 from here to here. Here's a water bottle next to it just to give you some scale. As you can see, pretty small box.
You can put it like this. You can put the bottle.
Yep, there you go. Very tiny.
Very tiny. Yeah.
Here's what it looks like in the back of a car. Now, what kind of power does this have? This has an internal amplifier built into it. It has peak power of 200 watts. And how that's broken down is to 100 by 2 because there's two 6-inch dual voice coil subwoofers in this. Now, both 6-inch woofer is 2 ohm. And here's what the woofer looks like. Now, nominal power, which is more than likely what you're going to get out of this thing, is 100 watts, 50 by 2, which is fine. I mean, they're 6-inch woofers. It's not like you need 1,000,000 watts to power them. So let's take a look at what you get when you buy this. What do they give you as far as installation goes? So with that, it comes with a bag of goodies.
Of course, your warranty card.
Yep. It comes with a 1-year warranty. You get your instruction manual. You get some straps so that you can strap it down in place.
Yeah, of course. And also, they give you the hardware.
They give you some screws, some Velcro. It comes with the power wire and a remote turn on and a plug that plugs into the side of it. Okay, so you have your power plug input. You have your external subwoofer control input. You have a reset button. You have the high-level, low-level switch, as well as the gain normal or high. Now, Pioneer says that if you have a power outlet in the back of the car, you can go ahead and hook this thing up to it. It only draws 10 amps of current, so any power outlet in the back should be enough to power this. It does have a remote turn-on, as well as high-level input or low-level input. This is the low-level input here. It just plugs into the RCAs. So you do have to hook it up to a speaker. Second strap.
And this is the more important.
This is the bass knob. Right here. Now let's take a look at let's closely take a look at the bass knob. As you can see on the top, it has a volume control. Next is going to be your crossover frequency, along with your phase, normal or reversed. And then your bass mode. It has 2 bass modes, deep and dynamic. Now, depending on the type of music you like to listen to, you may like deep or dynamic. Deep is going to be from 200 to 250 hertz. Dynamic is going to be a little higher. It's 40 to 250 hertz. Deep is described as rich, deep bass sound quality.
Okay.
Dynamic is described as emphasizing powerful, strong, and dynamic bass sound. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and hop to a car and let's take a listen to see what this thing actually sounds like. So what we found is like the volume is not as sensitive as you'd like it. It's like, but it's still responsive. It's just like goes low, low, and then off. So there's kind of a gap there. The other oddity is every time you adjust the crossover point, there's like a pause in the music. It goes pop, 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 you know, or pause, pause, pause as you turn it. So even though it's a smooth dial, there's actually dedicated crossover points in there. It's not like you can pick a like 66. The phase really doesn't do much there. Again, I didn't think it would. Typically these things, I don't even know why they do them. They don't really do much. Now the bass mode, it has two. It has deep and dynamic. Dynamic was definitely the winner chicken dinner. It gave it a substantially better bass sound. Now we've maxed this thing out. Now this is 2 6.5s, mind you, and it's pretty good. I mean, I would definitely not shy away from this for any reason. And supposedly Pioneer said this has no blow technology, meaning that as you turn it up, if it distorts, it automatically lowers the volume in the amplifier to prevent you from damaging the 2 6.5s that are in there. And I can say that yes, it's definitely doing something, because we're pounding the heck out of this thing and it's not clipping or distorting or making any funny sounds that these small little goofy subs typically make. So they definitely figured it out there. 2 thumbs up on that. Let's play some more songs. So they're dedicated points for sure. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we'll turn it back to deep. Dynamic is definitely the better of the two. Personally, if I was putting this in and it was mine, I'd probably set it at like 80 hertz, turn the volume all the way up, leave it on dynamic, and bury this thing. I don't think I'd have any need to get to it personally. Let's take a look at the speakers moving in the box, shall we? Is this the end-all be-all subwoofer? It's 2 6-inches in a box. I mean, it's what it is for sure.
It looks cool.
Yes, I mean, if you've got an SUV or a small hatchback and you are taking tons of stuff with you and you don't want the headache of a big subwoofer enclosure, then yeah, this is not a bad alternative. It actually puts out some decent bass.
Yep.
Now, the one cool thing about this is that anti-clipping circuit that's built into this. So it doesn't clip. I was impressed. We drove the crap out of this thing trying to get it to clip, and it did not clip. Basically, Pioneer describes this as an auto level control. Once it detects that the subwoofer is doing something it shouldn't, it automatically lowers the volume from the amplifier so that you don't overdrive the subwoofer. So obviously, if you're going to build something like this, you don't want to make it so some dude plays some Quad City DJs on it and just like, you know...
I subwoofer blow, man.
Yeah, so no. Yeah, I give it a thumbs up.
Yep.
Alright, so that's the TS WX70DA.
Yes.
Hot damn. Alright, Fernando.
Thank you for watching. You guys can find us on Facebook, here on YouTube, and Instagram.
And we appreciate you guys a lot. We do these 5 days a week. Please subscribe. You guys are awesome for subscribing. Share, tell a friend. If you got other car audio dudes, let them know. We're, you know, hey, whatever, cool. And as usual, you guys have a great night, and we will see you later next time. Bye.